about starting a t-shirt business from home? Got a lot of questions? Well, I'm LaTona Robertson, the Lady Print Boss, and I teach people how to start their t-shirt businesses from home. So for me, my home office is used mainly for my admin part of my business, like talking to customers on the phone, doing virtual meetings, doing paperwork, designing, and I even use it for heat pressing, things like screen printed transfers, inkjet transfers. I do my sublimation prints here in my home office, as well as create my YouTube videos. And I also run a dog registry right here out of this 11 by 11 foot room. So 121 square feet, and I've got an office. You can easily start your own home business in a spare bedroom. This is a spare room that I'm in, and right now, if you look at my background, this is pretty much what customers see when they talk to me. If I happen to get a virtual call, I'm normally sitting a little bit back there. And so this is my desk, and you'll notice I've got a monitor here, a big TV monitor here, and a monitor here. And so this, and of course, my microphone is over here. And this is the area where I run all of the business part of my business. Up above, you'll see caps, bags, different print samples, and over in the corner over here, I have like some cups and, of course, my candles. I have a printer that's over in this corner. That is where I create the films for the screen print designs. Then we have this area. So as far as production here in the office, and this is what you guys are really going to be interested in, like what type of equipment you could have in your home office. What I did is I took this bedroom and turned it into my office, but I kept the dresser, because with these dresser drawers, I can put all types of transfers and films and t-shirts and things like that in the dresser drawer. It also made a great base for me to be able to have things up here like a cut press. If you're sublimating on cups or mugs, a cut press. I've got two EcoTank printers here, two of the ET printers, and these are just the 8.5 by 11 inch printers. I've got one for doing inkjet transfers and one for doing sublimation. So when it comes time for printing, I have a couple of different presses here, and I'm not really going to go into like all of the features of the presses. I have a video on that, so if you haven't seen that video, I'll link that video either below down in the description, or I'll put a link up above, and hopefully you can get to that. But I have a clamshell press. This is a hobby press. And I also have a swing away press. And of course, I love the swing away press. This is a semi-automatic press, y'all. So all I have to do is just push the buttons here on this, and it'll go up and down. Love this press. This press also has a compressor, and you may see a blue hose, and that goes into another room in the compressor. So now that I've showed you my home office, let me tell you about some of the things that you need to consider when you're thinking about doing a setup at home where you're going to be running big, machines and things like that pull a lot of electricity. So for me, I have 4 different breakers in this room, and they are all on a dedicated circuit. So I've got a plug here, a plug here, a plug here, and a plug over there. maybe a little bit overkill, but not really, and let me explain to you why. Anytime that you're running electrical items that pull a lot of energy, you can start having, you know, power flip on and off, not on, but flip off. So if I was to run both of these heat presses on that same breaker, I would be at the risk of, you know, a fire hazard, but more than likely my breaker would just keep flipping. So you want to think about that. And it's really easy to figure out, you know, like the amperage of the breaker that you need by looking at your heat press or your appliances. So I just have 4 breakers along this wall, and then I have a couple over on this wall, on this far wall. All that stuff is on one breaker, one 20 amp breaker, and then I have a 15 amp breaker over there. You just have to take into consideration how much power you're going to be pulling from that room, because I also have a window AC unit because it gets hot in here when I have my lights on, and I have lights over on this side that I didn't show, lights behind me, and a light up above me. And so a lot of times you'll see me on video and I'm burning up. So take all of that stuff into consideration. The other thing, so I hope that you really enjoyed the tour of my little home office. I never really thought about what a home office really means until this COVID thing hit. Now, I would never, ever have a business and not have a home office. I love it so, so much. The only problem that you will have with having a home office is that your friends and family will pop up and they will think that you don't have anything to do, honey, or your husband may want you to cook dinner for him. But hey, you can always stop, take a break, do what you need to do, and come back. It's the joys of being an entrepreneur. In the comments what you have in your home office, the size of your home office, and what you think I'm missing in mine. All right, y'all, Lady Print Boss out.